Not bad. What's up, fam? Extraordinary Life with Elijah, and you're watching this video on Sunday, February 15th, 2026 at 10:50 a.m. MST, and welcome to the start of season 7. I still can't get over the video that happened last week. None of you are going to see it with no views because I've already watched it like 10, 15 times already. Crazy. As I got ready for this video, I went back and watched the video of my last episode merging out of season 5 into season 6, and that I was leaving a creative space into a new space at the start of season 6, and that my last episode that I'd waited forever to make and made on the very last episode of season 6 had Peter leaving his PMHQ, heading for a new space. Now, I don't know if you guys realized, but did you happen to count how many light switches he hit on his way out of PMHQ? Welcome to season 7. I'm telling you, it's so wild. I feel like I'm stuck in this weird time-space continuum, and today is no different. I have a ton of stuff going on today. Start of season number 7. It's my 42nd birthday, and we're going to celebrate RMS Day. So this is a totally random side message, but as I was getting ready to pack up all of my video equipment to go and shoot video for RMS Day, I was looking at my garage and feeling like a total fake. I turned around a whole bunch of stuff, moved a bunch of stuff in the garage, and set up this angle against the wall so that I'd have an attractive angle for this filming. It's so easy with video to show people your best side, show them what you want to show them and not let them see the disordered chaos of your life. But then the second thought came. Authentic transparency doesn't always have to be unattractive. You can present things that are attractive and comfortable, pleasing for people to engage, and still be authentic and transparent. That one's totally for free. So my first gifted video was to April and Ryan on RMS Day. I had just gotten into video and was so passionate about the creative process. It was so fun being able to capture people connecting and making memories and enjoying one another that I just had to make videos. And not just make videos, but to gift them to other people so that they could enjoy themselves with the same joy that I had over them. I think a huge part of loving others is being able to love yourself, that we're challenged to love others as you love yourself. Throughout this video process, it's been so fun gifting people video so that they can see themselves with the same love that I have for them so that they can love others better. We've been to every single RMS Day since its inception, except for 2020 when we didn't have one of our celebrations. But today, Ruby May is my extra, and I am the ordinary. Whew, so just finished up with 4.5 hours of video shooting. Oh man, it was such a good time. People sitting around, sharing memories. April and Ryan brought out some memorabilia and some keepsakes that they hadn't shared with us yet. It was just so beautiful to hear their thoughts about their little girl and to get to share that as a community, share our thoughts and memories with one another. And such an honor, privilege to be able to capture that and give people the gift of remembrance to see the beauty of a life lived well. Ruby May was born on March 11th, 2014, but I never got to meet her in person because she passed away while still in utero the day before she was scheduled to have a C-section with her mom. It was full term. It was such a surprising shock. I remember the exact space where I was when I heard the news that she had passed. We were staying with our friends Roy and Gayla at the time, and I was sitting on a love seat journaling, and I heard Gayla and my wife talking in the kitchen, and it was so grievous. My wife and I were in a transition period, so I talked with my wife, asked if she would want to jump in the car, head up from Billings to Bozeman, and to attend the funeral with the family to support them. I remember we arrived in Bozeman just as the memorial service was starting. We slipped in the back, sat down, and there were such wonderful things that were declared, so many hopeful things spoken over her life. But I remember the most moving aspect of the memorial service was when we went into a time of worship at the end of the service. Ryan and April were up at the front of the service, and they had picked out the song 10,000 Reasons. April had just recently had her C-section and was still recovering. I remember as the song began, she began to rise. Her husband, Ryan, put an arm around her and helped her to stand. And as she worshiped, April held on to Ryan with her right arm. With her left, she extended her hand upwards towards heaven in worship. The hospital band from her hospital stay was still on her wrist. I remember seeing her wedding ring in place on her hand, and it was such a beautiful expression to me of surrender before God, to lift a hand in committed covenant relationship with the King of Kings. And while there was a reminder of death and having just come in from the hospital to say death had won, a shackle that could quite easily keep a mother's hand at her side in hopelessness and sadness and in bitterness, that instead, that through the power of faith and surrender to God, that she did the impossible in raising that shackle towards heaven in a covenant relationship before God, and to declare, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, worship his holy name, sing like never before, O my soul, worship his holy name." Ryan and April went on to encourage and to minister to so many people then over the years through their story and the hope that they received through their process, and that through the vision of Ruby's life that they declared that we're adding to the beauty. Because of Ruby May's life, we are adding to the beauty. That's who she is. So it's so beautiful to get together as a family, as a community, and to celebrate her life and to remember all of the beauty that has been added to life because that she lived. Now, back in 2022, Ruby would have been 8 years old. She would have turned 8 on March 11th, 2022. But here in 2026, Ruby May would have been 11 years old. As of the posting of this video on Sunday, February 15th, 2026, Ruby would have been 11 years, 11 months, and 4 days. I think it's so beautiful that at the launch of my 7th season, that much in the same way as Josiah came up to Bozeman, and that his namesake was 8 years old when he became king, and that his 8 added to my 217, which is also February 17th, 2020. The provision of God in my life to manifest God's good works in and through me. That Josiah partnered with what I was doing in the secret and brought the fullness of 225. Likewise, here with my life being added to the secret manifestation of God's good workmanship in Ruby, that she's 11 years, 11 months, and 4 days. The addition of season 7 brings it to 11, 11, 11, the fullness of 311. That is so beautiful. I'm so honored to have got to share my birthday, my 42nd birthday, in remembering Ruby's life, and that as I contemplated her little life, that her prophetic voice came to encourage me in my journey. As Peter said in his video from last week, that as we move farther and farther in success, as we gain more experience, as very often the case in my own life at least, I wind up getting in my own way because I've invested so much, that I've worked so hard, that there's so much to lose, that there's so much that hangs in the balance. I very often start getting in my way, and I start losing my childlike joy, just freedom to want to create things and not to worry whether or not they're perfect or that whether or not people will see them, but just to create out of the overflow of being joyful in creating. As I sit here recording the video for you on August 13th, 2022, it begun to be such a struggle that I started having all these thoughts of, what if I make all of these videos and no one ever sees them? What if I spend all of this time? What if I hope and I dream and I get excited and I create these videos and I have these experiences and then I'm the only one who ever gets to see them? Like, did I waste my life? And that's where Ruby has had such prophetic ministry to me in the start of season 7. Scripture says that we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works that he prepared in advance for us to do. Elsewhere in Psalms 139, it says that God created us in the secret place, that he knit our beings together, and that all the days were marked out for us before one of them came to be, that God sees us in the secret place. And as I think about Ruby's life, she was God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works that he prepared in advance for her to do, that he co-labored in the secret place to create this beautiful life. And that in creating this masterpiece in the secret, that he had such joy in and with her, that he saw all of the days marked out for her, and he rejoiced in the perfection of who she was, the excellence of his excellency expressed in and through her little life, and that it stayed in the secret place. But that I look forward to here on Sunday, February 15th, 2026, the start of my season 7, 11, 11, 11. And that I get to partner with her in bringing the fullness of the expression of her life, 3:11. And that even though all of that beauty, the wonder that was created in the secret space that the world never got to engage firsthand, that she has changed the world. She's added to the beauty in a profound, unsearchable, incalculable way. Radiant beauty, unfathomable beauty. That it all was the overflow of the creation of her life that stayed in the secret space. how that encourages me in my journey and builds my heart with confidence, restores to me my childlike joy, is that even if I produce all of these videos in secret, that I release the fullness of every good work that God has to release through me in a secret space, that I would be honored to be in good company with Ruby May and having pleased the Father's heart with the exercise of my gifts. And that is all. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Ruby May, I am so thankful for you, that the overflow of God's grace in your life to me has imparted favor in my life to know our Father more. I'm so thankful that He foresaw you, that He crafted you, that He built you in the secret place, and out of the overflow of the expression of your life, that you have strengthened me, that you have prophesied to me, that you have corrected areas of fear and of lies through your life. Through your life, God has imparted power, grace, confidence, hope, and childlikeness to continue on, to bring about the fullness of every good work that He has crafted me to do. I thank God for you. I'm so blessed to have you be a part of my life, and I bless you in Jesus' name. If you subscribe to what I am doing, then hit the button. Hit it and then get it. Hit the bell as well so that you get notified with the new content, the new content. And if you loved this video, you didn't just like it, and hit the thumbs down button. I pray blessings on our lives together. I love you guys lots, and I will see you in the next video, which starts now. Excuse me. Woo, choked on my own spit. I thought I would take you guys over and let you see Ruby's gravestone. It's always such a pleasure for me to get to come out here to visit her little gravestone. Miss Ruby May Solberg, born March 11th, 2014. Yes, little girl, you are indeed adding to the beauty. Oh, what? Look at this. Whoa. No way. Guys, this is right next to Ruby May's headstone, right here in loving memory of Grace. Oh, Grace, August 13th, 2013. Oh my word. I seriously feel like I'm caught in some kind of crazy time-space continuum that, oh, what? What? No. That. August 13th, 2013. The way is paved by grace. Man. Welcome to my very extraordinary life. My brain is dying. I explored a lot of complexity. It's crazy. Welcome to season 7. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna change my shirt, record a video for 2022, and then go back home and have some kind of time with my family for my birthday. Whew. I can't tell people about this stuff. Whew, for 3.5 years. Oh man. Miss Ruby May. Even if it's in the secret and it never ever comes to light, it'll still be beautiful. Thanks, little girl. You're powerful. Thanks for letting me help add to the beauty with you. Change my shirt. And just like that, change my clothes. Figured I wouldn't do that in front of you on my video. Oh my word. This might wind up being one of the longer videos that I've ever done. Can't be longer than my very first one that I ever did. It was like 45 minutes long. Throw that open. Oh my word. Remember when I made my vision video? I said if you're expecting these things to be short, 5 minutes accessible, like Twinkies, no, I don't do that. So I'm having to remind myself of my childlike vision. What in tarnation? So for the future, you already know this. So I'm not just spoiling anything here, but I'm gonna have extra videos that I'm gonna process all this stuff with you in new episodes. But August 13th, 2013, grace. My vision is to serve, to please my Father's heart through the exercise of my gifts, to impart grace to you so you can know him more. Little Grace, I don't know who you are, my little friend, but I bless you that you're a part of adding to the beauty too. That, your little life that was taken from the earth, man. That you paved the way, Grace. Grace paved the way. Along came little Ruby May. Momentum in beauty. Momentum. Man. Then your little lives. What? Oh. On my birthday, starting season 7 on Sunday, February 15th, 2026. Oh, season 7, 11, 11, 11. 311. It's crazy. I have to process out loud on camera because I will spontaneously combust. I can't talk to my wife about this. Can't talk to anybody about this until Sunday, February 15th, 2026. I'm proud of myself that I didn't mess up more dates in last week's video. Coming up with a inspection notice, watching 2 hooligan boys running all over the place, watching Peter McKinnon's video, watching for the irrigation dudes to show up. I messed up one date last week. I had a powerful encounter with God on Saturday, July 30th, 2022, not 2020. Oh my word. So crazy. I'm going to get out of my car, get set up for my video for 2022, and end this monster because who knows how long it's going to be now. Go get situated somewhere on a park bench, sit down, and grip and rip this thing out. Oh boy. Not that I'm not also passionate about the messages and the videos that I was making back in 2022. But if you couldn't tell, all sorts of distracted right now. Second, I'm gonna pull this table over into the shade. Just found a $1 piece. Found gold Yeah, that'll pay the price. Pay the price by praying the price. Paying the price by praying the price. Oh my goodness. What a journey. Season 7, I swear, what is going on? All right. Oh, so distracted. Breathe in, close eyes. What's up, fam? Extraordinary Life with Elijah. And this week, my goodness, got a lot on my mind. It's not the first time I've had this experience in trying to record these videos. Oh man. This week, 2 of my beautiful friends, whose names I will keep to myself at this point in time, are my extra, and I am the ordinary.